Hi, I'm Mark Littler and I'm the founder of Cheaper by the Dram, and it's our mission to bring back bottles of rare, fine and old whisky to the drinker, 2 bottles at a time. And today I'm here to talk to you about the whisky which is inside Cheaper by the Dram reference number 4. It's a 30ml measure and it's bottled at 43%. And the mother bottle for this dram was this fantastic Hart Brothers bottling of Macallan, which was distilled in 1971 and aged for 23 years. Now it was bottled at some point in the 1990s. It doesn't specify the bottling date on here, but it's a fantastic 23-year-old bottling of Macallan. Now, as you can see from the colour of the dram, the colour is incredibly dark, especially when you reference it against Cheaper by the Dram reference number 3, which is another Macallan bottling. You can see the depth of that colour and you can assume that it's come from a very active sherry cask. Now, Hart Brothers, they were blenders until the 1980s really, and then they sort of switched emphasis to become bottlers of single malt whisky, and they've got some really fantastic bottles released under their name. Now, interestingly with this bottle, the last time it was sold, which was in early 2019, at auction it made just over £1,000. Now, we had the contents of this bottle split into drams in a specialist bottling facility in Scotland. Now, we only got 21 drams out of this bottle and we've priced them at only £25. And yes, £25 for a dram is a lot of money, but if you were trying and buy this bottle at auction, after fees and commission were involved, it would cost you £1,200. So this is a fantastic way to try a very rare and collectible piece of history. Now, what's interesting about this one is that there are no tasting notes online about it. There's no tasting notes on Whiskey Base, there's no tasting notes on Whiskey Fun. So if you're a reviewer or a blogger, it's a fantastic opportunity to write the first review of this whiskey, and it looks like it's going to be an absolutely stunning whiskey as well. And if not, it's for £25, it's a fantastic opportunity to try a very rare 23-year-old bottle of Macallan. Now, if you were to try and do that through a distillery bottling like the 25-year-olds, which is probably the closest comparison, even though it's 2 years younger, would cost you sort of in excess of £2,000. So it's a fantastic opportunity to try a really old bottle of Macallan. Now, in the introduction, I said that we introduce bottles to the drinker 2 bottles at a time, and that's because we release our whiskies in pairings. So we've released this Cheaper by the Dram reference number 3, which is a cask strength bottling that was bottled by J&G Thompson in the 1980s, alongside Cheaper by the Dram reference number 4, which, as we've just discussed, is a 23-year-old 1971 Hart Brothers bottling. So there's only 21 available of the Hart Brothers and there's only 23 available of the J&G Thompson bottling. So we've got UK, EU and US shipping available. And if you've got any comments, like, have you tried this whiskey? Would you want to try it? And what about your dream bottle? What's your dream bottle of Macallan that you would really like to try? Put all these details in the comments below and we'll be happy to hear from you. If you want to order, just head to cheaperbythedram.co.uk.